Yo, what is up people? How are you guys doing? My name is Mark Chance and I am back again with another video about this full suspension Chinese carbon mountain bike frame. This is from TRIFOX. This is the TRIFOX MFM 100. It's been 3 months now since I built this. I put over 300 miles on it already. So yeah, I think it's time to do an actual long-term over 300 mile review on this bike now. So we're gonna talk about the geometry. We're gonna talk about the hassles that I went through just building this bike. We're gonna talk about the things that I really like about this bike, and we're gonna talk about, safety. Is this bike safe? Let's find out.
Oh, that's not bad.
I received the bike with no headset, no seat clamp, no through axle for the rear wheel, and there is no mounting hardware for the rear shock. I looked all over the place, bike shops, online, eBay, Amazon, you name it. I cannot find an actual mounting hardware for the rear shock, for this bike. So yeah, I happen to have a friend that owns a Scott Spark. As you guys can see, the bike looks just like a Scott Spark. We compared the bike side by side, and this bike looks just like a Scott Spark. I'm actually wondering, is this a Scott Spark? Comment down below. So I called Scott's Bikes and ordered a rear suspension mounting hardware for a Scott Spark RC. I paid $15, and 3 days later I received the hardware, and guess what? It fits. So again, I started wondering, is this a Scott Spark? Comment down below. So I started the build. Basically what I did was I transferred most of my James Portal parts to this bike. I actually enjoyed building this bike. The feeling of building a mountain bike is just very immaculate. It feels, I feel really good building it. So anyway, as soon as I was done, I just started staring at it because the bike looks really nice. It looks very aggressive. It looks really cool. So I took it out for a test ride, and I was shocked because I was expecting a cross-country type of, riding experience, but it's not. It feels like a cross-country, but at the same time, it feels like a trail bike. So I started thinking, is this a down-country bike? Comment down below. I really can't tell because I never owned a down-country bike. So yeah, I was very happy. I always want a cross-country bike because I always ride with cross-country people, but I feel like cross-country limits me. I can't jump on a cross-country bike. I'm always scared to hit a drop on a cross-country bike, and here we go. I got a cross-country trail, I don't know, maybe a down-country bike. Again, comment down below, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, that's how it feels. The fork has 100 millimeters of travel right now, but I can change it to 120 millimeters if I want to. I'm actually gonna do that soon, just out of curiosity. This is a Manitou Mark IV Boost 29er for 250 bucks. I think this is a very capable fork. On the rear, I got a 2018 Fox Performance Float DPS Evol, whatever you guys want to call it. 165 millimeters eye-to-eye travel, 45 millimeters of stroke. This shock is actually really good. This is one of my favorite parts of this bike. 760 millimeter handlebars. This is from my James bike. I think this is a race face ride. Same thing on the crank. This crank is a race face brand too. Saddle in the seat post. Yeah, it's from my James bike as well. Shimano SLX brakes. This is really good. I only paid 120, 140 I think from eBay. It's brand new, but it's not in the box. You know me, I'm always trying to cheap out, but I mean, it's a legit Shimano SLX. It's really good. The only thing that I don't like about this bike is the wheel set. The wheel set is super heavy. It's a WTB brand that I bought from Amazon. Actually, as soon as I received it, I unboxed it. I already complained because the description says that this is a 5-pawl hub. Then I opened it up, there's only 3 in there. So I didn't really like it, but it works just fine. And again, very capable bike. I really love it. I like the way it looks and I like the way it rides. Now let's talk about safety. A lot of you guys freaked out because this bike is from China, and we all know that most of the Chinese brands doesn't have the best quality in the world. I was actually a little skeptical too, so before I built the bike, I did a lot of research. I didn't just get a Chinese bike frame and just build it and just start jumping on it. No, I did a lot of research. I talked to people all over the world who own the same bike, and I received a lot of good opinion, good feedback. So they have nothing but good thoughts about this bike. In reality, it's not just the Chinese brands. Big brands breaks too. Like last night, I was watching this guy on YouTube and he got 2 Cannondale full suspension, full carbon mountain bikes, and both of them are broke.
Hopefully you can see that on camera. You can see here, this is my seat stay coming down, and yep, I got a crack right there. A crack right in his chainstay. So this bike, unlike my bike, which it broke during a crash. I went over the bars and stressed the bike. This was riding, I mean, he's just riding it. He didn't crash, and it's cracked 2 times now. On my second ride, I'm riding and I heard a crack. My wife heard it. She said, "What was that?" And I thought, uh-oh. And let me see if I can put some light on it here. So right where the seat comes down, right there, if you can see that, nice crack in the seat tube.
At the end of the day, I still can't blame you guys, you know, because it's a Chinese branded mountain bike and it's a Scott Spark copied mountain bike. I actually named this bike Carbon Copy because, you know, it's literally a copy of a Scott Spark. In the end of the day, I'm not gonna take this to Whistler Bike Park. I'm not gonna hit 10-foot drops and 20-foot doubles on this. I'm gonna stay in my comfort zone. I'm talking about just the trails that I ride around here, and I already hit all of them. Hit drops, clear all the jumps and everything. This bike is actually really capable and, you know, doing stuff like that, just like a trail bike. Is this safe? I don't know, but I'm comfortable with it. And I think it's gonna handle just about everything that I ride around my comfort zone. I'm not gonna hit a 10-foot drop, 10-foot jump, and I'm not gonna be doing like backflip on this bike because, I mean, first of all, I can't even do all that kind of stuff. But yeah, the biggest drop I hit with this is probably 4 feet, and the max I'm gonna hit with this is 5 feet, and that's about it because, you know, I'm not gonna be riding reckless anymore because I'm already 30. What do you guys think? Is this bike safe? Because me, I don't know. Again, I feel confident riding this bike. But again, in the end of the day, it's not just the Chinese brand that breaks. Everything breaks, even the big brands. I guess that's about it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Keep pedaling, ride safe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.
Oh, God damn it. It's like a ninja. That was fun. Oh, that's not bad.
It's not bad, man.
Oh yeah. Don't stop. Oh yeah. Them roots, man. Terrible.
Yeah. What you got? Now we lost him.
Oh yeah. Good lines.
Yeah.
I'll go to the small one.
Yeah. Mark, you want to take the right, follow him with the camera?
No.
No.
I hit that one time and it scared the shit out of me. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I almost fucking made it so hard the other day. I took a line right.
Oh, Jeremy's behind me.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, my bad, dude, my bad.
There's a little jump off over here.
They made that thing like a stair now.
Here comes another clock.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's a nice climb here too.
Yeah, here comes another one.
Oh yeah. Good stuff. Regroup.
Good shit, dude.
Hell yeah.
Right? This is a fucking test of will for sure. It only gets harder. Go.
It took me 3 tries to clear that.
The first time you were here,
Yeah.
you sessioned it?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Because I
dude. Hell
keep
yeah.
falling on that shit.
It's slippery as fuck, dude. There's just so many exposed roots
Yeah.
coming out of that wet area. Yeah, it's if you stand up in the saddle, I slip up.